Hey guys, so we're just gonna jump right in. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you can hear me and see me. Just let me know if I'm coming in okay. I'm only working with the one camera today. I'm still trying to set up the craft room. I had my class yesterday, and I was having problems with both of my cameras, so I had to just do the overhead. And additionally, it's a lazy day, so I just got out of my pajamas maybe a couple of hours ago, so my hair is pulled back, and it's a lazy Sunday, so I decided not to go on camera. But I definitely wanted to jump on and talk to you guys. I had my class yesterday. It was the no sound. Well, that's not good. See it. So Suzanne, you said you could see and hear me, but Jim's saying that there's no sound. I'm showing there should be sound. If you guys can confirm that for me. I show my mic is working. I hear you. Okay, so Jim, that might be on your side. Can somebody else out there indicate if you can hear me, or if it is okay? Hi, Jeannie. So Jim, I think it's just you. Okay. It could have was entirely possible it could have been me. So thanks for the confirmation, Jim. All right. So I had my class yesterday. It was my first one here in Montana. For the most part, it went pretty well. Like I said, I had problems with one of my cameras, but I also had that problem when I was in Arizona as well. I think I just have to work on my settings. And I just haven't had a chance to do that. So I ended up just doing overhead, which worked out fine. I mean, I just wanted to share with you and remind you what the class was. So the class was on these journals, these junk journals, and it was a Christmas theme. And this was my prototype here. And then this is the one that I made in class. So as you can see, I used a different little girl. I used the same parents because I thought they were really cute with the ice skates. And then, of course, I had my sticker sheet that I created. And similar, but not exactly the same. Let me see if I can do a top and bottom here. So as you can see, let's see if we can fit these both here. Maybe, okay, something like that. All right, so yeah, so both of the books had the little slot for the little tickets. This one I used the smaller paper dolls, but in the kit I gave them a whole package of Christmas paper dolls. So we used the bigger ones. And then they got the vintage slides, and then they got a kit to make the little tag that I shared with you guys before. This is the North Pole, the badges, the employee badges that we made. And they got, let's see if I can fix that. They got enough to make this whole little tag here that kind of fits nicely into this little slot here. And then the next page is a belly band with the Tim Holtz file folder. And then this page was decorated with just paper dolls, and you know, I did it a little different. I didn't do it exactly the same, but that's what's nice about these little journals is you can decorate them however you want. This one had the little envelope, and then this was the pocket. This one I did the Merry Christmas, but this one I did the sticker that was in my kit. And then this can be decorated up. I haven't completely finished these. I think these are going to go in my shop in the next day or so. I'm not going to keep them. I might keep one. I haven't decided. But yeah, this is the little peekaboo, window. And then I have to add the other envelope here. I haven't done that yet. But this was the class. It was a lot of fun. I don't have any more classes scheduled for next year, but I do have some ideas. Honestly, unpacking here in Montana is taking me longer than I anticipated, so that's been taking up my time, and of course I'm back to work. So that's what I have been doing this weekend. Along with Thanksgiving, of course. My son was here all last week, and it was nice for him to visit. He actually worked here a few days, so he was able to spend the whole week with us, but he worked remotely. And then we had a nice Thanksgiving here in the new house. And then he went home on Friday, and he'll be back in a month for Christmas, so that'd be nice. So I like going on. Excuse me. So just an update on the house. So we are still working on it. It is a log house. I think I've shared that with you. And it's a really cool property, really cool house, but certainly it needs to get updated. So we've little by little been trying to work on the rooms, and we're working on the big room first. I should have taken a before and after. The walls were kind of like this, I don't know, white pink tinge. I don't know. It wasn't very attractive, and we painted it. We're kind of going with the rustic colors, the vintage colors, I should say, kind of that would go with a cabin. And my husband's almost finished painting, and we're going to start putting the decor on the walls. We didn't want to put anything up until we had everything painted. And in the spring, we're going to replace all the windows. So we've kind of got that going on, and I want to replace the door. There's a lot I want to do, but it will take time, just little by little. But we're working on the big room first because that's where we spend a lot of our time. And I want to update the bathrooms as well. So a lot of things on my wish list. Let's just put it that way. So that's what's going on in my life. But you aren't necessarily here to listen about my life and my happenings. Maybe you are. I don't know. But let's craft. So I'm working on a new kit that will be my kit of the month. So for those of you that are my Patreons, I haven't talked to you guys about my Patreons lately. Life has just been chaotic. So my Patrons, as you remember, I have my Backstage Pass, and then I have my Creator Membership. The Creator Membership is $5 a month, and you get the kit of the month, and it's going to be a Telegram Christmas kit. So that's what I'm working on now. So you guys will get that probably the first week of December. Wanted to share it with you a little bit to show you what I'm working on. Not completely finished yet, but we can still play with it, right? I'm blurry. Well, I'm not sure what I can do about that. I don't know, Suzanne. Because when I look at the screen, it doesn't show me blurry. So I am not sure. Maybe you've got your blur on, like Jim had his mute on. Yeah, is everybody else seeing blurry? Because I don't see blurry. But in any case, I'm not sure what else I can do. Okay, now I'm okay. I didn't do anything. I just kind of stood here and talked to you, so I'm not sure why it's doing it. But in any case, I wanted to thank my Patreons. If you are a Backstage Pass holder, you have access to all my digitals in the shop. And then if you're a Creator member, which is just the $5 a month, it's just a way for you to support me, you get a kit of the month. And the kit of the month is going to be these cute little elf grams and Christmas grams that you can put in your junk journals. So that's what we're going to work on today. I want to actually create some Christmas postcards, but I wanted to share with you this kit. Kind of kit, right? It's not completely done. But the idea for these little postcards was to be able to put them in junk journals, and I probably will be putting these in my Christmas journal that I just shared with you. These are sized down smaller to fit perfectly in journal kits. Jeannie, I know that you claimed a couple of Christmas books in my last Instagram, and they were actually packed away, so I didn't respond, but I found them today. So I'm going to be messaging you to see if you still want them. They're the ones with the red the red velvet covers. So I'll message you. But these are the digital telegrams, I guess, and they fit perfectly into junk journals. So, and of course, you're going to get the PNG where you can resize it. But I'm just, like I said, whenever I create a new kit, I like to play a little bit. So it looks like Cordelia has just joined. So hello there, dear. Rebecca has joined. Hello. So this is what I'm working on. And of course, I've got this beige one here. And then I've got the green one for the elf gram, right? And then I have the red one that has the little bear and the little birds and the Santa. And oh no, Gina, you got COVID again? That's not good. But yeah, so I just wanted to share these with you, and these will be the kit of the month as soon as I'm finished. But I have to get out my address change cards, and I thought I would do postcards rather than mail actual cards. So I thought we could make some postcards today. So I kind of resized these a little bit bigger. So let me just cut these out. I haven't decided on exactly what I'm going to do. So you guys are going to be experimenting with me to see what I'm going to do for my new home announcement, I guess is what it's going to be. And I've started getting cards for our monthly card making. I want to cover the address there. So if you want to participate in our Christmas card reveal, my P.O. box is in the description. But our theme this month is going to be Christmas or holiday. So if you want to send me a Christmas theme or a holiday theme card, I'm going to do a reveal the first week of December. I've only gotten a couple, so I'm going to be sending out cards to whoever sends me a card. But I've gotten a couple so far, so I wanted to share those with you. So hopefully you guys will want to participate, and I'll do a reveal, like I said, the first week of December. Alright, so let me just... A traditional postcard, I did look this up, is 4x6. And this paper actually is a little bit flimsy, so if I were to use this as an actual Christmas postcard, I would back it on heavier paper. So that's what we're going to do. So I thought we would make a couple of Christmas postcards because with the cost of stamps going up, you can actually get postcard stamps that are a lot cheaper. Of course, a postcard is going to be a lot lighter as well, so that will make it a little bit easier on the pocketbook. And let's see. And then you can still, of course, decorate them. So, you know, last year, I think Biddy Penny, I think it was last year, sent out Christmas postcards, and I got one of them. And it was a real cute idea, and I thought it was a great idea, actually, because you can, like I said, you can send out really, really cute cards in a postcard theme, and it'll be a little bit cheaper as well. So what I thought I would do is I would back these on heavier paper, and then I can't decide if I want to put the address here or my message here. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? So I know on a postcard you usually have the picture, right? I have postcards here. Let me see if I can find one of my vintage postcards. I got a vintage postcard right here. So you've got the little picture, of course, and then you've got the address on the other side, and then usually you have like a little note here. So this is actually a little smaller. I might cut this a little smaller. Actually a lot smaller, right? Might cut this a little smaller. We'll see. So I can't decide if this should be, you know, the picture part, or if I should do a picture on the other side. What do you guys think? Should I address this here? Then I'd have to put the stamp here. I don't know. I might write my message here and then address it here. We'll see. What do you guys think? I'll let you guys think about that for a minute. Pontificate. So let's see if I can trim this down just a bit. And trim this down just a bit, making it just a little smaller. And then I'll trim this one too. Let's see. So just a little bit. And what's nice about digitals, of course, you guys know this, is that you can resize your digitals to whatever size you want. So if you wanted to make Christmas postcards, you know, you can size them down. You can even put these in envelopes if you wanted to, right? But then you're paying the full stamp if you put it into an envelope. All right, so I want this to be a little heavier. So I thought I would use Mod Podge. So let's see what I can get going here. I don't have all my brushes unpacked. Should we use this? This is pretty big. So I've got a real big brush and I've got a real small brush. And then nothing in the middle. So I guess we're gonna have to try to figure this out. Alright, my goodness. That's not gonna even fit in there, is it? Look at that. Okay, so maybe we'll pour, I don't know. See, I told you I'm still working through this moving stuff. I haven't gotten all my brushes out. Just see if we can, I don't know, figure this out. See, that's not going to work. I've already messed it up. Alright. I might have to just use glue. So the idea of Mod Podge I thought was a good idea, but you don't want to have it stick to your front. But just for crafting's sake, we're going to go ahead and move on. See, and I'm not even. Alright. And it's harder to print on, thicker paper too. You guys are probably aware of that. You might be thinking, why didn't I print on thicker paper? And the reason for that is because sometimes the printer doesn't like that. But this is just my prototype anyway, so I'm just going to keep going on. So I might just actually get double-sided tape and do it as a larger sticker. But we'll see. Alright, so now once you have that, then I thought we could add like a little Santa or something, or a little bear or whatever. I'm going to work with this Santa here. And these stickers I shared with you last week. You guys are awfully quiet out there. Let's see. Hopefully you can still hear me. I don't see a lot of chit-chatting going on, so hopefully I didn't lose you. I think the last message I saw was from Lourdes, right? Let's see. You guys can just let me know if you're still there. Hopefully everything's still working. Let's see. So just doing a little fussy cutting here. I saw Suzanne's note, so that's good. Alright. Alright, so I've got a little sticker here. I guess I could put this to cover that up, right? And then I can put a little note here, so it's not a total loss. And then what I would do, again, this is just my prototype. I know it's not perfect, but what I would do is play with some of these holiday postcard stamps. So these are from, gosh, I don't even know where they're from. But I could easily do something like this and then decorate it and then just write the address here, was my thought. So let's see if we can maybe get that going on. And what's nice about having the thicker paper also is it won't seep through. All right. And you can do postcard Christmas cards as an assembly line as well. So that's always a possibility if you don't have time to make full-on Christmas cards, right? You can make assembly line of Christmas postcards. That's really pretty. And then you can put your, your postage stamp here, and then you can address it here. So let's see. Let's move this. And then let's see here. Could decorate it some more, right? Do something like this, I guess, or maybe like this. Let's see. Maybe something like that. And then this could be, where you address it, right? And put your stamp, and then this is where you can put your little note. So my new home. So I would write the little message here, and then I would do my address to whoever it's going to here with the little stamp. Or if you wanted to just do like a happy holidays, just a little quick note to somebody, that would be cute too. So that's one of my ideas for my cards, for the new address cards that I've got to get out. Like I said, this is going to be the kid of the month, the telegrams. I'm just finishing them up, so they'll be ready probably the first week of December. I'll get them out. All right. Now, if you didn't want to do a printable but just wanted to make postcards, I also had an idea for that. So what I thought I would do, still using those stamps, but I thought it might be fun to create postcards out of tissue paper, right? So tissue paper collages really well. And then since I'm doing the black and white, stamping, I thought these would be really great postcards. So that's what I thought we would play with a bit here. So you guys remember this tissue paper, right? It's the Tim Holtz paper that came out, I guess, earlier in the year. Right? And I think these would make really, really great postcards as well. So let me just measure some out here. So I'm going to collage it and then I'm going to cut it. Or should I cut it and then collage it? Might be easier to work with smaller cards, right? Let's see. So this measures, I'm going to do it at 3 3/4. And then this will be at, I don't know, a little over 5 3/4, I guess. Maybe something like that. It's about the size of a postcard, right? And then I can put my collage paper so let's see if we can figure this out. Now that one brush, I just think it was a little too big. But I don't have a small brush to work with right now. Let's see. I don't know if I should use the collage medium or not. Maybe the glue? I know if I had my double-sided tape, I would use that, but I don't even know where that is. It's the story of my life, not knowing where anything is. So you should see I've almost got all the boxes unpacked. I think I told you we have this huge work shed outside, and my husband got me some shelving to at least unpack the boxes to see where everything is. So I've got about 4 boxes left, but it is a mess. I'm not gonna lie. It would have been nice to have this straight. That's probably not a smart idea, right? Who says I'm smart? Let's see. I don't recommend this, but I got it. All right, so let's try this again. I didn't like that. We are just breaking all the rules today. So breaking all the rules. All right, let's try this. I don't know. Is this gonna work? Let's see. See, it's still a little bubbly. See, I don't have a good brush. Hey, Melody. Alright, so let's just do this. I guess I could use my finger, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm making a hot mess. I don't even have my heating tool to dry it. I saw it in the garage today, though. All right, so let's pretend that's drying, and we'll get some scissors. You guys, this is just a hot mess today. You know when you start out with an idea and you just don't know where it's going to take you? Alright. Let's see if we can salvage this. Sometimes it's just about playing. Right? Huh? Alright. It always starts out with a great idea until it's not. The weather is actually nice today. Like I said, I was outside in the big shed trying to sort through some of my things. And it was nice. It was in the 50s, not too terrible. We did get snow over Thanksgiving, but just the one day. And it's going to start to warm up. That's the strange thing about where I live, is you get your snowstorm and it's really cold, but then in the weeks to come, you know, it warms up. So it doesn't stick. I mean, I don't know how December's going to be, but I'll let you know. I know, Jeannie, I had this like fantastic idea in my brain. And I still think it's a good idea. I just don't think I have the right medium. I don't think Mod Podge is the way to go. I think double-sided tape or sticker paper would be the better way to go. But we're gonna persevere, and we're gonna keep moving forward because the idea is there. It's just I don't have the right medium right now. And I don't think it's Mod Podge. Okay. So this is the idea of the postcard, which I think is a pretty good idea, actually. I'm just adding some brown to it. I don't know if you guys would do that, but I'm doing it. Just to make it look a little bit more dingy. All right, Cordelia, thanks for popping in. Okay, so there's the postcard. So that would be the back of it, right? So, where's that? So that would be like, you know, this part here. And then for this is where I would actually do the address. So let's see here. Alright, so let me get my Misty out. And I don't know if I want it to be a holiday postcard. Let me see. I have other choices. So I've got this one, private mailing card. That'd be all right. And then I have this one that just says postcard. So I could use either one of these three, I think. This one's a little bit bigger. I think I'll use the Christmas one. So I want it to be black and white. Just looking through my ink here. I guess I use this one because I can't find my archival. All right. So I'm just going to I'm going to stamp this. And like I said, I need to get out my new address cards. And they're going to be postcards because I've already got the stamps. And I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the design. So I think this would work. So this would be, you know, this would be the back of it, right? And then I would write the address here. I wonder if I could do something like this. You know how it's divided? Where's that postcard? So how it's divided, you got this little line here where you put the address here, then your little note here. So let me see if I have anything like that. I don't. I mean, I could easily do this, I guess, right? Let's see, maybe make a little divider. I mean, that would work, right? Put like the little divider right there. Sometimes it's just about the journey, you guys, trying to figure it out. That would work, right? What do you guys think of that? So that would divide it. So I would put the address there. So yeah, so that would be the address, and then I would do my little note here. And then this would be the postcard side. So something like that. I mean, and then I can also just use, I mean, I want it to be a little thicker than this. I guess I could just use Christmas paper, right? I mean, there's a lot of ways to make postcards, but I think this for the back side would work. And then this just has a little line here, but this one I did all the way down for the address. And then, like I said, I would put my postcard stamp there. I guess the mail would take this, right? I think so. Yeah, so that's my idea. So for Christmas, you know, I sent a few of these. I'm going to actually try to print on heavier cardstock to see if I can get it to work, because I'd really love to just be able to print on the heavy cardstock. And I think if I set my paper to heavy, it would work. I'm going to give it a try. And then, like I said, the back for the postcard would be this. I don't recommend the Mod Podge. I think the Mod Podge didn't work as well as I would have wanted it to. I think like sticker paper would work really well. I think, and or just, you know, tape, runner tape would work really well. Or just trying to print on heavier cardstock. Or if you didn't want to put a design, I mean, maybe just do a stamp, right? So if we wanted to, I told you this is just about playing today, guys. So hopefully you're okay with that. So let's see, let's do one more, and then where are we at with time? I know I'm kind of all over the place today, guys, but I'm trying to figure this out. Sorry if I'm not being too creative for you today, but like I said, I've got to get these out, so I'm trying to figure it out. All right. So here's another postcard, right? I mean, I do like that. I'm just concerned that the tissue paper is going to roll up, and it's really inky too. All right, so let's see if we can just stamp out a postcard, right? So let's go ahead and do the back side again, and I have some Christmas stamps that we can play with. Thanks, Jeannie. Sometimes I just need to, this is my creative process when I'm trying to come up with a design. So you guys are seeing all of my messes, I guess, right? My not so successful endeavors. But that's part of the creative process, is to play around and see what works, figure out what doesn't work. I mean, you know, when you're watching YouTube videos, they've been edited, and of course the creator crops out the things that don't work very well, right? You only see the final polished project. You don't always see the process. And today you guys are getting the process of me trying to figure it out. Okay, so there's the postcard. And let's see. Okay, Suzanne, have a good dinner. So, seem to be running into dinner time. Maybe I should change my lives, right, to a little earlier, maybe. We'll see. All right, so there's the divider. I think that works out pretty good. And then for the back side, I am just looking for my Christmas stamps. Hold on. So for the back side, rather than stamps, maybe I would do something like this. So this is one of my Christmas papers, and I think this would work really great for a postcard. So I'm going to so I'm going to use tape. This is double-sided tape. We're going to give this a try here. We'll see how successful this is. I think that'll work. Alright, and let's see. I was going to use Christmas stamps, but keep in mind if you use Christmas stamps, the ink might show through to the other side depending on how thick your paper is. I'm still going to try to print out on thicker paper, but I'll do that on my own time. So I'm just trying to get this off. And then let's see if we can figure this out. Something like that, right? It's pretty flat, so that might work. So if you have there's double-sided tape out there that's really wide, which would work really good for postcards, I think. And then this is just some paper that I printed out from my shop. I had it sitting on my desk. So that would be kind of a fun postcard, right? I mean, it says parcel post right there. And then you can put your address here, your little correspondence. And you could even put one of the cute little stickers if you wanted to. So if I wanted to add, I don't know, this little bear, it's cute. or the little green elf. She's cute. Let's see. This is stuff I've just had on my desk that we're playing with today. I've been so good about not buying things. And if you ever want to have a reality check with how much craft supplies you have, move. Because that was an eye-opener for me. And I am going to continue to downsize because it almost was embarrassing to take inventory of everything that I have. A lot of it is inventory for my shop. I'm going to step back a little bit from some of my vintage selling. I shouldn't say step back because I have a lot to sell, but I'm not going to be adding to my inventory. Let's just put it that way. Because it's too much. It's just too much. Alright, so here is the little elf. So I could easily add her if I wanted to, which I think I do, so I'm going to. It's cute. And I've got this, here goes the Mod Podge again, you guys. But this I'm just going to use for collaging. So I've got this antique Mod Podge. I think I've shared that with you before. I just don't want her to get caught on a machine in the post office. I use my finger, not a brush. So this is antique matte, which I really like because it has that vintage kind of hue over it. So there's the front of it, and I really like this. I might actually go with this for my postcards. What do you guys think? I like this for the postcard, and then the back will be who I address it to, and just a little note telling them, hello, you know, I've moved. Here's my new address. Happy holidays, or something like that. And then I can do my little postcard stamp, and then getting out these address changes won't cost me a fortune. So that's what I've got today, guys. I know I was kind of all over the place, but I really had to figure out this idea. So my new kit, the Christmas telegrams, is going to come out about the first week of December. So if you are one of my Patreons, watch in your email. I'll be emailing it to you guys like I always do. And this, Gina, you're vintage too. I think this is what I'm going to do for my postcards. I think it's a very classic design. I could probably get, I don't know, maybe 3 postcards out of a sheet of paper that I'll print. I also have this one that maybe I'll do some postcards on as well. I'm going to use what I have. Let's just put it that way. I like this one, but this is just more of a, I think, a general. I wanted it to be a little bit more festive. So I think I'm going to go with this because this to me looks more like a traditional postcard. And I might do the little stickers, you know, the little characters, because I think it's kind of fun. A little fun addition. And the stickers are on my desk, so I want to use them. And then for the back, I can use my, you know, my postcard stamp. And then this little piece to divide it. And I can get these out. And let everybody know what my new address is. So that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this afternoon. Like I said, I know I've been all over the place, but my husband's been bugging me to get these change of address cards out, so I had to come up with my idea. And I think this will work. I think this will be really cute, a really cute postcard idea. So that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And we will talk to you later. Bye.